both Houston and Dallas didn't seem to really make too many moves until about 3 hours ago.
Yeah. As soon as about the time I was gathering my thoughts and getting ready to come do the show, on my way here, I walk in and Project's like, "Did you hear the news?" I'm like, "You're kidding me, right? What just happened?"
Okay. In the Houston camp, nothing happened.
No.
That we know of.
Nothing new.
That we know of.
Yet. Correct.
From what I understand, there were lots of roster shakeups and moves that happened in the entire league. Mm-hmm. And they couldn't talk about it yesterday because yesterday was April Fool's.
Yeah.
You kind of don't want to make official statements on the National Joke Day.
Yeah. Well, did you see the Custa joke? That he got put on the Boston Uprising?
What?
That they gave him away. Boston Uprising gave him up Stryker, Kellix, and someone else for Custa. It was a 3-1 trade. No. And I was like, this can't be real. And I go check the Twitter comments, and it's like, it's April Fool. And then Boston just like smiley face. I'm like, God. Okay. And the Valiant are like smiley face.
If they traded Custa, I don't know what happened. But you know what did get traded and who did get traded?
Who might that be?
So, Boston Uprising, Note?
Yeah.
Their star D.Va player that's been there since season 1.
One of the best divas in the league, in my opinion, yes.
They traded him for a Dallas Fuels RCK.
That's... Wow. When I came in, he told me that, I was like, that's a very interesting trade. Because I don't think we're even at a point yet where D.Va will not be meta. Right. D.Va's just so popular. That defense matrix is OP. And it's too late for Blizzard to be like, that's kind of OP, let's take it away.
I mean, they've nerfed it to oblivion.
They've nerfed it to hell. Like, when it first came out, you remember when it first came out. You could hold that for like 6 seconds and be like, no one can do anything because I have my defense matrix. So you're all gonna, that's it. So they've nerfed it to the ground. But still, she's a must pick in a lot of these metas. And I think even with introduction of a new hero coming to comp, and hopefully for stage 2, I still think she'll be pretty meta. So to trade one of the best divas in the league, to me, is crazy to me. It's crazy.
So what's really interesting about it from the Dallas side, too, is we picked up RCK for his divas and his off-tank specialty, right?
Yes.
However, I'm assuming you didn't watch very many Fuel games last day.
I did. I a couple. I did when I could, so I knew how to make fun of you.
Occasionally, you would have RCK on Sombra.
Yes.
And AKM on Zarya. And granted, AKM Zarya was like top 3, if you ask me, in the league. Maybe I'm a little bit biased. Nonetheless,
just a little. It was like top 3,
Okay, top 5, definitely top 10.
Yeah, definitely top half of the league. Yeah, I give you almost top quarter. So I'll give you that.
But having the other off tank that typically plays D.Va on Sombra really raises a lot of questions, especially when you have a player like Zachary, for example,
right,
who is known for his diverse hero pool, who has played Sombra when he was in Contenders.
Yes.
Stuck on Brig, it's like, but that was also Goats. I mean,
Goats just destroys the best of our DPS heroes. It takes your soul, actually. Yeah. Carpe on Zarya takes my soul just a little bit every time I have to see it. I still remember
that Fusion game where Carpe was playing Brig, said screw this, swapped to Widow. They were on defense, by the way. Swapped to Widow, got 3 headshots, went back in the spawn, switched back to Brig, and it's like, why? We missed that.
Granted, I'm obviously an Outlaws fan. I'm a huge fan of all our players, but my favorite person to watch was Carpe because his hit scan abilities were just out of this world to me. Linkster was a great Widow. By stat-wise, he was the best Widow in the league last year. But Carpe was just great at everything between the McCree, the Widowmaker. He had the Tracer play on lock. He could do anything when it came to hit scan role. And to see that taken away from him in his Goats meta is just... We already know how I feel about Goats. We're on episode 28. Do you want me to talk about Goats again? How I feel about it?
We're kind of going to have to in some point. So, like I mentioned earlier, Dallas traded RCK for Note. What does that mean for Dallas? We just gained an excellent D.Va player, which, obviously every team needs.
Right.
Getting rid of RCK is a little unfortunate. I really didn't know him all too well as a player. So, it's kind of like a cool situation. I'm really curious to see how OG and Note work together.
I think they'll work fairly well. I think Note is just his game sense is extremely good. Because with D.Va, it's not even so much, mechanical skill matters, yes. But, your little machine guns don't really do anything to people. It's your ability to peel and manage your micro missiles, right? And Note is extremely good at that, extremely good at finding weak characters in the Goats meta and diving on them using his micro missiles to finish the kill and stagger people.
Yeah.
So he's very good at that. So with OGE being as good a tank as he already is, having the support of Note is going to be, it's a great win for you guys in my opinion.
Well, there's a second part to this question. So, God, every episode I get beer burps. Oh. The other big announcement, at least on the fuel side, is that they, well, not released, but Coco decided to just step away from the assistant coaching position. He stated that he was having the most stressful time of his life, how he wasn't happy anymore. He just wanted to go home and relax.
Yeah.
And I mean, honestly, if you're unaware, Coco was one of the OG Envious players. He has been with that team since Apex, like way back when.
It's always been, Coco's always been there. He's always just been on the roster. Yep. Yeah.
And they moved him to a assistant coach role for season 2.
Which was fair, because he was a feeder. But anyway, he was kind of like, because Overwatch League is a different level, right? The best players in the world. So he's obviously one of the best players in the world, but he got exposed a little bit.
Sorry, what was it, CVR League said you thought it was TexasWatch, but it was really me. Dio!
I saw that too.
I can't escape JoJo memes.
Oh man, well played.
But yeah, so I'm happy that Coco was going to take care of himself.
Yeah,
because he needs to. Man, you guys are awesome in chat. Neon Purple Raven says, miss you guys. Finally started playing Overwatch.
Nice. Good to hear.
Happy to have you join the...
Yeah, welcome Neon Purple Raven. Thanks for dropping in.
Let's see. But yeah, like, I don't know who's going to replace Coco.
But see, the thing about Coco, right, because it brings up a bigger question for me. Is like, so Overwatch League in the Season 2 came in saying mental health and our player stability is our big focus. This is 2 now, big names, Defran, and then Coco after one stage quit. You're wondering, like, what is this kind of stress they're really being put on here? Like, man, like...
Do you know why Defran quit?
He's trying to get paid.
There's another reason.
Wait, I don't know about this. Tell me more. Wait, where's my Bob Ross? Tell me more. Tell me more.
Okay, spoiler alert, our third topic actually talks about Defran quite a bit, so we're not going to get into that now. We'll hold on.
Stay tuned for Defran talk. One of the better Overwatch League players who was in the league, for those that don't know. But we'll hear about it.
Okay, so with these new roster changes, with the meta shifting, I want this topic to primarily be for the next 8 minutes because we've already spent 7 just talking about 2 things.
Yeah.
I want to talk about what we expect for Stage 2. So let's jump over to Houston for a second because I've had my time in the limelight. We know that Houston is going to have, I want to say, somewhat an advantage. I don't know, is Jake still playing Junkrat?
Oh, the Junkrat buffs were for Jake. Blizzard was like, we need to bring back the Jake meme. Let's do it. With the impact damage increase and the projectile speed of his grenade increase, I think that Jake Rat is back. I can't wait. I don't know if Temple of Anubis is in this map pool in Stage 2. I'll take a look. I'm not sure.
Don't you guys have phones?
You need to stop treating me with this Blizzard stuff. Don't you guys have phones? Like, no, that's not the point. We don't want Diablo Immortal, Blizzard. We don't want Diablo Immortal.
You don't, but kids do. Look, quick tangent, because this is what TexasWatch is all about. Diablo Immortal is going to sell because you have kids that will play it.
I'm going to break it. I'm going to Blizzard. I'm going to turn off the servers myself.
And you have white whales, the people who are so diehard Diablo fans. If you put Diablo on a coffee, they would buy it. Okay?
I mean, I'd buy it for a coffee. I mean, I'd buy a Diablo-themed coffee cup. Or like, I mean, who wouldn't do that? Like, but I have a phone, yes, Blizzard. But screw you putting Diablo on my phone. All right.
D4 is still coming, okay? Just in the future. Let's see. Getting a sponsor on his shirt and hat. Hey, we love Jack in the Box. Yeah. You can order yourself a jumbo jacket, Jack in the Box, then maybe get a crunchy taco to go with that. Or you can try one of their new loaded bowls as well.
As you mentioned before, the fact I would be so down to be sponsored by Jack in the Box if I got the free crunchy taco meal. You wouldn't have to give me the whole menu free. Just give me the crunchy taco for free.
I just want free tacos.
With all the sauce I could possibly carry in 2 hands. I'd be good. That'd be it. So, yes, we know Project doesn't know who he's sponsored by, even though it's Jack in the Box, the giant sent the right side of his hat. So, we make fun of him for that. But going back to the topic at hand. Oh, and hey, Maddie and Jake, I did see that. Yeah, welcome, guys. Basically, in terms of the Houston Outlaws, right? So, our team is unchanged, of course, after Stage 1. But like a lot of other teams, I think going into Stage 2, the meta shift when it comes to bringing in Baptiste and the nerfs and the buffs to a lot of these heroes is going to slowly shift away from GOATs.
Yes.
We're going to have Jake back on the Junkrat. We see Jake back on the Pharah. Dante Pharah is great. We maybe see Dante on the Doomfist. Now, I don't know if people remember Dante on the Doomfist. He was an OG on the Doomfist. Like, he was one of the first people to be like, yo, Doomfist is really good.
Don't forget, Doomfist just got buffed. All of his cooldowns got lowered. So Doomfist is kind of back, and if you played ladder recently, I've seen a lot more Doomfist being played, and GOATs, a Reinhardt nobody doesn't like getting punched in the face. Like, he's a giant, like, target for Doomfist. So they've buffed a lot of things. The Reaper Shadow Step, where you can get in and out quicker so you can blow up GOATs. I think there's a lot of things in place that can change the meta, which is better for us. I think the Junkrat, I think the Pharah, the support lines probably can stay the same. But we'll see DPS heroes again, which is the main thing. Let's talk about your tanks, though. Aside from, because no real tanks got nerfed, they only had buffs. Orisa got a buff. Hammond got a buff.
Yes.
Am I missing? I mean, technically, Roadhog and D.Va got buff nerfed because of the way knockback works now.
Yes.
By the way, I think New Whole Hog is kind of broken. They need to retool it now that knockback has been changed.
Yeah, yeah, just a little bit. I think we'll see how it plays out. Whole Hog is dodgeable, right? It's something that you know is coming and you can get out of the way and kind of work around. But we'll see if it gets exploited, on the Overwatch League stage. Because if it gets exploited there, everyone's going to exploit it on ladder. I think they can do it, but they suck, so they really can't.
If it does get exploited, I hope it doesn't get exploited immediately. Because if there's one thing that I really get annoyed with when it comes to watching Overwatch League is, like, let's take a look at Stage 4 from last season. Yeah. With Brigitte. Right? Once players learn how
this is a chill down my spine.
Brig, she was played in almost every game. Like
99.9% pick rate. Blizzard. I'm looking at you, Blizzard. This is how you break things.
That's why.
This is how you break things.
That's why they nerfed her like they did.
They did.
But it's like, if somebody finds a hole in the system, they tend to exploit it because, this is a professional league. These players are playing for a lot of money. A lot's on the stake. If you can cheese your way to that $500,000, why wouldn't you?
Tell that to NYXL. Oh, wait. They don't win in the playoffs.
They are the international choking symbol, after all.
the international team of choke. So I agree. I think when you have $500,000 prize pools over 4 stages, that's a big deal. That's $2 million over 4 stages, right? And that's not before you even get to the grand finals, which I think is $1 million prize.
It was $1 million last year, but I feel I'm going to hit maybe $5-10 million this year.
I don't know if it's going to be that big a jump, but I thought maybe 2.
League of Legends and Dota, how much their prize pools are.
League of Legends and Dota are like, they have a lot.
Overwatch League is trying to get that prize pool.
Yeah, but the Invitational is like, what now, 7-8 million now for a team? The Dota Invitational? That's insane. So,
chat, you might know more about this than we do. If you have actual answers, please correct us.
Yes, when it comes to the Dota and League of Legends, I'm not as well versed in the esports scene, but I just know I feel like the Invitational is the creme de la creme of prize payouts in esports, even more like the CSGO ones. The CSGO has a pretty big size, prize pool.
But the Invitational that's the Invitational. Like, if you talk about esports, almost everybody knows the Invitational.
Yeah, exactly. I even know about it. I was like, on Twitch, it has 700,000 viewers. You're like, dang. So, this is TexasWatch. We're completely off topic. Originally, going back to, we got to get to the fuel at some point here. Yeah. But in terms of Houston, I think we're all good. I think the meta shift will make us play a lot better, and I think we make stage playoffs. We were close enough last year in our last stage in a meta that wasn't even really suited for us, so we'll do a lot better.
Excellent. Cool Scribble in chat says $25 million.
$25 million for one tournament.
Yeah. And to answer about the fuel, everybody said everything I need to say. Like, our DPS line will finally get to flex like they need to. Yeah. Not RCK. He's gone now.
Oh, that guy? Nah, he's wearing the other team's jersey now.
Zachary is finally going to get to play the heroes that we want him to play. Effect will get playtime. Like, I felt so bad for him because last stage was just not his meta.
No.
Effect is going to get some playtime. He might actually see Mr. Good Aim, Taimu himself. Please do not release Taimu. He's too good.
Oh, we know. You need that. That's why Linkster's in our bitch. We're not going to release Linkster. He's our Widow. When Widow gets back in the meta, you've got that one in your pocket. Exactly. That's what you need.
The field have a recipe for success this stage, and it just might be Baptiste. Who knows? We'll see. That's going to be it for topic 1. How are we going to close these? I haven't figured that out yet. We're just going to edit this out in post.
Yeah. I know. You can maybe say... that's it for our first topic. And wait, should we say tune in for topic 2? I don't know.
How about this? Hold on, pause for a second. And then come back tomorrow for topic number 2.